Hello everybody, today we are talking about how to manipulate people. Yeah, we are going to do that. Ready? Let's go. Manipulation. Now, I mean, yes, in some way, but I I mean, social dynamic in its core, it's about yeah, in some way manipulating people, because each individual is trying to get things in his way, or at least in a way that satisfy themselves, and maybe it's for the sake of others, it's for the purpose of helping others, and so on. Let's move on a little bit. Yes, like this, perfect. And so, but in some way, when we are discussing, we want to have people getting in our ways. And so there is a lot of ways that we can do that, and that people are doing it every day. But the one way that actually I want to talk about today is high status versus low status. And this is something very interesting. And I think we tend to think that in order to get things in our way, we always need to be on the highest status, because if we are on high status, people trust us and will follow us. But that's not usually the case, because this is a game. In game theory, you have opponents, and your opponents may also think that the one that is in a higher status is going to actually win. But so when you encounter this person, if you want that person to go in your way, you have to lower your status. You have to intentionally make your status lower in order to show them that they are in control. Well, actually you are in control, but you're lowering your status so they understand, so they feel that they are in control of the situation, that they are high status, and so on. And so you're satisfying their ego in order to control the situation. And yeah, this is primarily about that. So let's how. Oh, what is that? What is that again? So yes, high status, and so low. Sorry, I don't know what I wanted to say. I don't remember. Yeah, so low status is primarily about satisfying the ego of others, so you can get you can get the conversation of the outcome of the dynamic in your way. And so a good way to do that is to help to make the people, the higher status person, when you are lowering your status, think that the idea comes from them. And when you do that, when you are discussing and so on, and you want to get your idea across, the best way to do that is actually to bring them to understand that by themselves what you are meaning. And so it will be like, I'm thinking about this thing, I don't remember, and you guide them into the direction that you want them to find the answer, and then they find the answer, and so you by lowering your status and giving them the opportunity to show high status by being more knowledgeable than you prod their ego and so on, and so you can get them to go in your way without actually forcing them into that way. And on the other side, so as I said, there is also the higher status, because maybe for some of you it's not obvious, so let's dive into it. When you are high status, so it will be for instance some position of power or knowledge. For instance, power is going to be political, or in a company the more in the hierarchy of the company, and so on. And so if you're on this position of status, people expect you to know, expect you to take the right decision, expect you to just be the leader that you should be if you are actually high status. And so when you are going to talk, people are going to listen. And so this is creating a high status is also in some way related to your reputation and so on. So this is something that is built over time, and so there is a lot of ways that will allow that you are a man trustworthy, someone that do what he says, and so on. There is a lot of things. I think maybe I will do some maybe later a video especially on high status, because I don't really have the information in my mind right now. But yeah. I don't know where I'm going. I just wanted to state that high status versus low status, something interesting. As you can see, I changed my setup. I have new screen. You don't see them, but there is two other like that just here. One of them is just enough to light things up. And so yes, I didn't think I could actually make a video today, but I went fast enough in my new setup so I can make one. So yes. What else can I say? I don't know. I think that's just a little video for today. That's good enough. Quality went down drastically. But anyway, I'm still moving forward in my commitment of having a video every single day. Oh, by remembering, actually, I thought about something. And so this is also that. I mean, high status versus low status, you need also to understand that, because, okay, you can use that in order to influence people and so on, but you can also use that in order to build your critical mind, your being skeptic about what people are saying. Let's, for instance, because we generally, when we are in front of a person that is a high status, we don't really give a second thought about what they are saying and so on. Just because they are high status, we think that what they are saying is true. But no, they are human beings. They can make mistakes and so on. So this is very important to recognize that a person is presenting themselves as high status, and so you recognize that, and you recognize that you put way more value into what they are saying than normal, and so you may need to think more critically about what they are going to say. And on the other side, when you are facing people that are either low status or intentionally seems to be low status, pay attention to the fact that they are trying to please your ego, please how you feel about yourself, because then, yeah, they are going to try to get you in their way. And so make sure first they have good intention, and this is not a game that they are playing with you, and that this is actually that they are actually meaning it. They are authentic. Yes, this is also this idea of being authentic. Yes. Not much to say about this. Yes, I think that's it for today. So thanks you for watching, and see you next time.